Hello, fourth grade geographers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Google Maps to help you with our seesaw activity. So let's take a look. You were asked to pick a landform, and a landform is a feature of the earth that is formed naturally. So there are some amazing landforms all across the world. You're going to choose one of three that you get to explore on the map. I didn't want to give away any of the answers for those three. So I picked one that you probably know, the Grand Canyon. Some of you may have even visited there before. So let's get started. The first question is, on what continent is it located? Well, this is where we are going to use our Google Maps. So you'll type in maps.google.com, and then it will bring up a map of the area that you're in. I happen to be home in Old Town right now. Then you are going to search for your landform. In my case, it's the Grand Canyon. It will start to auto populate, and you need to use your best judgment on which one you choose. I could choose either of these. I'm going to pick Grand Canyon, Arizona. So I will click on that. And now, a neat feature of Google Maps is it offers the map view or the satellite view, which is the images actually from satellites up in space. So we'll switch back to the map view for our purposes. And I think my webcam might be blocking this, but in the bottom right corner, there's a plus and a minus sign, which helps you zoom in or out. Those are really important because we're going to need to zoom out in order to get a better picture of what continent this is actually on. This is a very zoomed in image. So I'm going to click zoom out until I start to be able to see. And again, you'll see that's the minus sign in the bottom right corner. You'll see it when you're in here. I'm going to zoom out until I start to see, oh, good, now I can see the state, Arizona. And now I see United States. So I know my continent is North America. So we'll go and type in North America. Now it asks, in which two hemispheres is it located? This is where you're going to need to apply the knowledge you learned from reading activity 1. So you will want to look in your Map Essentials book. I chose to look on page 5 at the world map, and I can see that North America, I found it, is north of the equator and west of the prime meridian. So I know it's in the northern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. I'm going to take a little shortcut way and just say it's in the northwestern hemisphere, which still describes the two. And I had made that before to make it a little faster. But notice I'm being careful of my spelling. The word hemisphere is in your book, so I want to make sure I copy it correctly and have that spelling correctly. It is a proper noun, so I'm capitalizing the first letters. Same with North America, the continent name. Please check your capitalization and spelling as you go through this as well. And the last question said, what else did you learn about it from looking at the map? Well, there are many possible answers to that. So I'm going to go back to my map. Perhaps I could say it's in the state of Arizona. Or let me zoom in. Perhaps I could say the Grand Canyon is just east of Las Vegas. That would be another thing. I could say it's near the Grand Canyon Parashant National Monument, near the Hualapai Indian Reservation. There is a wide variety of things you could learn by looking at your landform on the map. And so it's up to you what you want to write as something else you learned. But please name at least one thing. Happy exploring!